Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 88 of my 2023 TTM returns. I have 5 successes from the past few days to share with you all. Should be Wednesday or Tuesday through Friday or Wednesday through Friday. I don't exactly remember, but I've got 4 MLB manager returns and an NHRA return for you guys. So first one is a 2 of 2 success in 16 days. By technicality, he included an extra card, but I did send a photo that wasn't of him. But this is coming back from former MLB manager, and he might still be actively involved in Major League Baseball, but I'm not sure at what level. But this is Tom Runnels. So he signed this photo, sent back the other photo that I had sent unsigned, and then he included this little note, which he simply signed as Tom, so I'm not going to count it as an autograph. But thanks for being a fan. The photo I didn't sign is of Rich Dower, our third base coach. So probably an article that mentioned Runnels, but included a picture of a different guy, and then the link just went ahead and grouped that photo with the Runnels search results. So he didn't sign that photo, but he did include this 1991 Topps. It might be a Topps traded. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a card of him as the manager of the Expos, which he was for 2 seasons. So that was really, really cool of him to do that. Next one is an active MLB manager. This came in on, I think, Wednesday. That would have been, yeah. This is a 2 of 2 success in 19 days. This is my 3rd try, and finally got him manager of the Cincinnati Reds, David Bell. Bell also played in Major League Baseball for a bit of time and has been the manager for the Reds for 5 or 6 seasons now. They're doing pretty well this season. I misspoke earlier this year, I think, when I got Nick Kroll and said that the Reds hadn't been doing as well. Previous seasons, that was true. This season, they're actually doing pretty decently. So that's pretty cool to see that they've had the patience to let Bell really run the team and get the players up to speed and work on the rookies and everything like that. So that was a cool return. The other 2 times, I think once I sent around COVID, so that didn't come back. And then I sent to the Great American Ballpark during the off season, and they will just RTS your mail, especially during spring training. So they're not going to hold on to it. I think PNC Field does the same thing for the Pirates. So wait until the season starts, and maybe even a couple days or weeks into the season, and then I think they'll hold on and give the mail to the players and coaches. But don't send during the off season. I've had some bad luck with that. Then on Thursday, another couple of managers sent back some signed stuff. So first one is a 2 of 2 success in 17 days, coming back from former Chicago Cubs manager Mike Quade. It's spelt like Quaid, but from what I saw, it's not pronounced that way. I think he coached them for parts of 2 seasons. Yeah, he was interim in 2010, and then was named full-time manager in 2011, and they let him go after that. Last manager success here is a pretty cool one. This is a 1 of 2 success in 20 days from a former MLB player, excellent player, and former World Series winning manager, Davey Johnson. So he does charge a fee. So I sent 2 photos. I think it's like $5 each. And I sent a check in the 2 photos, and he ended up signing one of the photos and returned the check. So this one did come back for free. I don't know if he doesn't accept checks. If that's the case, maybe he's a cash only kind of guy. But sent to him a long time ago before, never heard back, didn't know that he had a fee at the time. So I wanted to at least send something. I've been getting less comfortable with sending cash through the mail, just with all the stories I've heard and everything like that of people's mail being opened up. And I don't want to risk losing money and the chance for a return. But some of these guys don't accept cash, or don't accept checks as a form of payment. So it is what it is, but I'm very, very glad to get something back signed. So that was really, really cool. But he was a pretty decent player, like I said. I think he won some gold gloves and was in some all-star games and everything, probably a World Series as well. And then won the World Series with the Mets in his first tenure as a manager, and then he bounced around with a few different teams. I want to say he won Manager of the Year twice, once in the AL, once in the NL. So his career stats as a manager are very comparable to Whitey Herzog. So there's a chance he could get in the Hall of Fame. I think a lot of people have said that he deserves to get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's like neck and neck with that Hall of Famer. So, we'll see. Maybe the standards have changed. Maybe the goalposts have moved. But regardless, a really, really awesome return to finally add to the MLB Managers collection. Last one here is an NHRA return. This is another 92 Pro Set card coming back. It says that he is a crew chief, but they're also he and his co-owner and everything with the team that they ran were also owners, engine builders, and they were both crew chiefs. And they won multiple NHRA championships at the pro stock level. But this is coming back signed 1 of 1 in 10 days from David Raher. So he is there on the right. Was a long-time partner with Buddy Morrison back in the day in NHRA. Had Bruce Allen as one of their drivers, several others, some really, really good pro stock drivers. But these guys ran everything. I think they're still in business together. They don't necessarily do drag racing anymore, but still work as like engine builders and parts guys and whatnot. But I haven't seen anything come back from Buddy Morrison yet, so I don't know if they do necessarily work together or they just both have their name on it. But sent it to Rayer, saw that he was signing, and that's a pretty nice piece to get there, especially since, again, I've said this 100 times about the NHRA, they don't do a very good job at record keeping or really sharing all of the stories that are involved. So, if you look through NHRA.com, you'll find a bunch of stuff on these guys, but if you're just a casual fan wanting to, learn more about the sport, a lot of guys like the crew chiefs and the owners get forgotten along the way because there's not a lot of information readily available out there. You have to really dig for it, and even then it's not always the most complete information either. But that is it for this one. Hopefully get some more mail later today, something worth sharing to you guys in a video on its own, and if not, probably wait till Monday or something. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.